Nico, what's up? Yeah, you dropped the video earlier. What's up, Storm? Manzi, what's up? Yeah, T-Bone dropped a video. Still got that with Charleston White. What Charleston White said about Gillie's son was crazy. Buzz Gotti dropped a video too, going at Hassan. I feel like I want to do that video over that I did last night because nobody was really here. I didn't go live for a long time, and I think I could have gave a better reaction. So I might go over that again. It's going all right. It's going all right. But we're gonna start out with this T-Bone video first.
And those of you niggas that calling me blades and all the rest of that, nigga, you gotta, I'm gonna accept that. I'm a blade. I'm gonna accept that.
It's a level of success where it's a door. It's a door. When you platinum and you getting 50,000 a show, I've been there. There's a door that you can walk in. I'm not sure if it's homo or if it's Illuminati.
He was sleeping with the gatekeeper, right?
Do you realize that Africa Bambaataa?
Right, T-Bone. This nigga was sleeping with the gatekeeper. He keep talking about the door this and the door that. Nigga, you was fucking the gatekeeper. You was fucking the what they call it? You rang. What's the lurch? You was fucking lurch. You rang. What are you talking about? You was sleeping with Jeffrey. You was sleeping with the doorman.
Was the gatekeeper to the music industry.
Whoa, I didn't know he said it in his own words.
Do you realize that Africa Bambaataa was the gatekeeper to the music industry?
So, in other words, like we've been saying, you went through the door. You cartwheeled in and out that motherfucker. You Simone Biles in and out that motherfucker, bro. You Simone Biles your way in and out of that door.
You knock on the door, going to Bam's house, right? You knock on the door, boom, boom, boom. You open up the door. You see this right here? Vaseline.
Yeah, he was the gatekeeper.
Do you realize that I am on the back of Tribe Called Quest album, Midnight Marauders? Look the album up. You're gonna see Hassan Campbell in the back.
Right.
Africa Bambaataa put me there.
So wait a minute. Hold on. I never seen that. I never seen that video before. So in your own words, you said Bam was the gatekeeper and he put you on the back of an album cover. In your own words, you said Bam was the gatekeeper and he put you on the back of that album cover.
You better be careful, little buddy.
You better be careful there, little buddy. Quaz, what's up with you, good brother?
He thighed me. He put grease in my ass and humped me, dry humped me with grease.
Yo, T-Bone. T-Bone's a fucking goon.
When you cast spells and you make blood sacrifices, you don't get to decide who's going to go. The angel of death, dude. That's why I don't play with none of that stuff. Bam started practicing rituals after he got into the music industry. Yes, I got molested. Bam liked to drink little boys' babies. He says it gives him power. It is what it is.
I think he made that part.
He gets power from sucking young boys' semen. That's what. And then when you, but see, the Roman Catholic Church does the same thing. The Jews, they do the same thing. So now you know that this is a ritual.
I think he made that part up. Mr. Humpkins. I think he said he dry humped you with grease. Come on, man. Who does that? What grown man is dry humping niggas with grease? Come on, bro. You tried your best to say you was molested without saying that you was penetrated. So you had to come up with a way to make it seem like you was molested, but you wasn't penetrated. Get the fuck. When have you ever? That's like like I said. That's like he kept going back. He wouldn't tell his parents or nothing. That's like a fucking starving lion watching an injured buffalo. Not a gazelle, an injured buffalo went by him. A weak, tired, and injured buffalo just walking by him. He's just like, nah, I'll wait for the next one. That's what that's like. When will you ever see that? Never. Never. Ever in your life will you ever see it. A fucking starving lion watch an injured buffalo limp by him and just be like, you know what? I'll get the next one. That's what that is equivalent to. When have you ever seen a predator be able to resist? Have enough restraint to resist? What reality? What reality was he living in? Y'all make sure y'all hitting that like button.
He used to try to jerk you off with Vaseline, make you watch porn. He did anything in his power to try to get you hard. And then try to lay on you because he wants you to put your dick in his fat, nasty ass.
So you did it?
Yes, I got molested.
Wait a minute. How would you know that unless you did it? How would you know that unless you did it?
I want you to put your dick in his fat, nasty ass. Yes, I got molested. Bam liked to drink little boys' babies.
Like a tip drill. You was sucking and fucking. Fucking and sucking. Yucking.
One of 50 Cent goons, one of them Queens dudes, right? He decides to slide up in my... Actually, was more than one of them. I don't know who these dudes is, but this
is where I knew he was lying. This is the part I didn't catch last night. I'm gonna play this whole video next. This whole entire video. I'm gonna play that one next. But first, you said it was one dude. Then he was like, "No, I'm lying. It was more than one." What? You're changing your story as you tell it, and then you dry snitching on everybody.
Streets immediately
put the nigga picture up there.
He reached out to me. Shout out to Zeke Black, one of them.
And then dry snitched on Zeke Black. No, 50 punish you. Yep.
And sending me videos in my DMs, sending me videos in my DMs and showing off your hammers. That don't intimidate me, my nigga. That don't intimidate me. The gun store sells a lot of guns. There's a bunch.
You know what I hear when he's saying that? Hey, officers, these guys are threatening me in my DMs. This is you reaching out to the police while trying to sing gangsta at the same time. My apologies for the noise in the background. They got a bunch of kids in here. But this is you basically saying, "Hey, police, these guys are sending me pictures, threatening me in my DMs. They're sending me gun pictures. They're sending me pictures of my family. If something happened to me, this guy right here did it. This is the guy that did it. That's what that's telling me." Watch when we read the comments. Watch when I go to the video and you read the comments.
Bunch of them in the hood, my nigga. That don't intimidate me. Make a long story short, man. Whatever, like sending me my address, sending me people that got the same last name in my DM. That does not intimidate me. Don't waste. Listen, I only respect violence.
Hey, officer, they got my address. If something happens to me, officer, they got my address. They're threatening my family. Listen to this. Watch this video.
You're not real.
Now, look at the comments. Nobody is fucking with this dude. Nobody agrees with him. The internet is one of the worst things that happen to humans. Seeking for attention is a bad illness. Hassan, I don't like to talk about my past. Hassan, every other video. I went to jail for 3 bodies. Gangsters don't move in silence anymore. They move in blogs. Desperation, clout chasing, mental health is real. Please get professional help ASAP. Another video of Hassan telling us how tough he is. 50 ain't worried about you, bro. I've never seen someone who constantly seeks approval as a man. That's a fact. I think that's the best comment right there. I've never seen someone as 48 years old still seeking approval from strangers. I know this guy ain't got no girl. She ain't trying to hear this shit all day. Bro, 50 didn't shout. Wait, 50 didn't get shot because he was crying in the middle of the Jets causing the scene. Nobody trying to hear you scream, crying all day, dog. You low-key telling, just in case something happens to you. That's what I'm saying. You low-key telling, just in case something happened to you. The zestiness in the intro is diabolical. Who said this? We need Justin Sanders over here. He said the zestiness the intro is diabolical. Haas in the house. Haas is a house gangster. Living room Luciano. Garden Gambino. That's yo. They called him a living room Luciano. A Garden Gambino. I quit. That was diabolical. Hold on. Look, these just the first 5-10 comments. No, you got molested and your supposed abuser is still alive, free living his best life. Bro, 50 is not paying you no attention. Thank you for sponsoring this war. Dude's delusion is next level. The coats in the house is funny. Do you have heat? I never seen someone go so hard to try to act fly. Damn, you come off as a wannabe gangster more than ever in this video. It'd be funny if you weren't so corny. Rest in peace to all who are dying for attention. Shaking my head. These are just the first 5 to 10 comments. 50 doesn't care about you. Nobody agrees with you, bro. Nobody. It's over. I think this was your last stunt. They call that nigga a Garden Gambino, a living room Luciano. Yo, whoever said that shit is diabolical. Aki, peace and welcome. Chris, what's up? Hold on, yo. They call that nigga a living room Luciano. I quit.
Shall we begin? Shall we begin? All right, y'all already know the rules. You come in my house, take off them shoes. It's super violent.
Yeah, I'm using that too, Quad.
Now, let me get straight to the point, right? You know, I don't really like to talk about my past, but I got a past. And I'm starting to feel like
that's why he said that in the comment. I don't really like to talk about my past, but I got a past and I got 35 bodies, 17 confirmed kills, 35 attempted murders, 16 stabbings, and 0 knockouts. You want your shoes off now?
people seeing me in the middle of the projects going through a mental breakdown because I was rekindling a childhood pain and looking for attention. You damn right. I was looking for attention from the same community.
At 40 years old, you still looking for attention. Hold on, yo. All right, but no, I told them they can come and sit and watch if they quiet. I said, I'm telling you that I told them that they could come in here and watch me if they're quiet. God. But Cassie got the money. Hassan went off. That's what I'm talking about. You wasn't seeking attention. You was mad that she got that money because that's all you kept talking about. Was Cassie can get $50 million? She can get $50 million, but I keep, don't nobody care about me. She can get $50 million. That's all he kept talking about was the $50 million. But hold on. What was I about to say? I lost my train of thought.
Because I was reliving.
Oh, that's what I wanted to say. When he wants to play the victim about this shit, he'll be like, I was screaming and I was having a mental breakdown, right? That's what he just said. But when he goes on Vlad TV and wants to brag about it and try to seem gangster, yeah, I was out there and I was going through some emotional things and I was out there calling out the shooters. I was calling out all the shooters. I was out there by myself and I was calling out all the shooters, telling the shooters to come out. Which one is it, nigga? Was you having a mental breakdown or was you gangster and you was calling the shooters out? I'm confused. 27 people in the building. Make sure you're hitting that like button. Like 11 likes. Come on, get those likes up.
People seeing me in the middle of the projects going through a mental breakdown because I was reliving, rekindling a childhood pain and looking for attention.
Is the shit, Nick.
You're right. I was looking for attention.
Shit, Nikki. Ain't that from Lil Nicky? Popeye's chicken is the shit, Nick.
From the same community, same neighborhood that I went through my childhood trauma and pain. Also, the same neighborhood that I terrorized.
That he terrorized.
Now, so
yeah, right.
After my Supreme post,
how come nobody else has any recollection of this terrorizing that you did? That's the one thing I want to know. How come nobody, a whole neighborhood, nobody has any recollection of you being around Bam, and nobody has any recollection of you being this terrorist, putting people on curfews? Nobody. Oh yeah, when I play this Bullet's Gotti joint, you're gonna find out that Hassan didn't move the Bronx River until he was a teenager. So how was you around Bam? And Bam wasn't even living in Bronx River at the time he would have been a kid. You're gonna hear it all on Bullet's Gotti Jones. JD, we'll start with you, good big bro.
With 50 Cent, and y'all already know what I posted. I ain't got to go back towards that. With 50, his post when he put up, take that down. They're gonna get this boy killed. Like, that's the second time 50 reposted me, and that's the second time he put. It's like, see, words are spells, right?
Notice he said he don't care if 50 posting, but he counting how many times 50 posted him.
At first, I took it as if, yeah, he just throwing me an alley-oop. But the second time,
y'all hit that like button
again. Yeah, this boy trying to get himself killed. Like, first and foremost, what kills me is that I know what I'm capable of in these streets. I know I get busy and got busy for years.
No, you don't. Because every time we've seen you have a chance to get busy, you didn't get busy. We know what you think you're capable of. We know what you think you're capable of, but no, we don't, nigga. Nobody does. Nobody believes you. You see the comment section, bro. That gangster shit is out the window, bro. You tried too hard. You tried way too hard to look gangster, and then you wind up blowing your cover. You're overly tough. Just like my boss, the manager at my job. Overly tough for no reason. And niggas keep telling him, we don't believe you, nigga. You got 2 nose rings in your ear. You a light-skinned nigga with 2 nose rings. Don't nobody believe you. You a pretty boy with nose rings. Nobody believes you. It's the same thing with him. Nobody believes you, my nigga. You too tough. Not even the toughest of tough niggas act that tough. None of them do. I've seen niggas that'll blow your fucking face off at the drop of a dime, and they don't even act that tough. Even shit, my little brother, like, I ain't trying to throw my little brother out there, but that little nigga crazy. That nigga crazy when he want to be. I mean, he cooled down ever since he got out the last time. He's cooled off, but that nigga take your head off in a heartbeat if you cross him. And he even said that nigga act too tough. He act way too tough for no reason, bro. It's not convincing.
In these streets, I know in the 90s, every gangster called me for their beef. Every gangster had me on the front line. So I guess my reputation is suspect.
Every gangster called you. So let's say that part is true. Then that means that you were a crash dummy. That didn't mean you were gangster. That means that you were a young dummy that they can just sacrifice and throw away. That's what that didn't mean you was gangster. That means that you were just a fucking idiot. And that you would do anything for the approval of the real gangsters. See, that's what we used to do. We used to find little dumb niggas like you and have them do the stupid shit that we knew was dumb that we didn't want to do. We would find a crash out nigga like you and have you out there instead of us going to go do it. That's all that meant. That didn't mean you was gangster. That just meant that you was just a crash dummy. And you were dumb enough to do whatever they asked you to do. That's all that meant. Hold on, let me tell them stop yelling. Not bad. The kids is excited. He said greasy and moist. Call them send-offs, right? Or a holster. Willie Scotty said you was a holster. You was the nigga that if the cops came, we give you the gun. Because we knew your dumb ass would hold it and not understand what's going on. That's all that meant. That doesn't mean you was gangster. That mean that you was too stupid to recognize that you was a flunky. Two five, peace and welcome. Yeah, he claiming that 50 Cent goons was in his inbox. Well, he's basically dry snitching on him. He's not dry, he's snitching. He's snitching. Because, and this is how you know he's snitching. Doesn't he claim on a regular basis that the FBI and the CIA and whatever organizations is watching his channel and trying to shut his channel down? Put a 1 in the chat if you heard him say that. What are you, the FBI? The FBI is sending me dick sucks. So with you knowing that the FBI, let's play his game. With you knowing that the FBI and whatever law enforcement is watching your channel, you go and tell that you go and put this as a video. You put the dude picture up there and say, this is the guy who's in my inbox threatening me. You're snitching without thinking that like you're not snitching. You thinking that, oh, this is a way for me to sound tough and tell on these niggas at the same time.
or to be questioned because I got shot. 50 got shot 9 times. It went on to be the biggest rapper in the world.
50, there's a difference. 50 got shot on some gangster shit. 50 got shot because he was beefing with the biggest gangster in New York at the time. You got shot because you was beefing with yourself. There's a difference. 50 got shot because he was really in them streets. You got shot because you was outside at 6 o'clock in the morning harassing old folks. Drunk, acting like a magoofus. 41 people in the chat. Make sure y'all hit that like button, family. We got 17 likes. Hold on, let me tell them they need to go upstairs and play. Because they getting on my damn nerves. No, in fact, I'm
in the story. No retaliation.
Why didn't he?
All types of drug kingpins and
I just realized he said no retaliation and then quoted 50 Cent say he got hit like I got hit, but he ain't fucking breathing. I think that's retaliation. I think that's retaliation.
times. It went on to be the biggest rapper in the world. In the story. No retaliation. All types of drug kingpins and ill street niggas went down. They ended up in the penitentiary. I ain't saying he did it. I'm just saying something just ain't right. I mean, Uncle Murder, shout out to Uncle Murder.
What this got to do with Uncle Murder?
He got clapped.
What does this have to do with him?
Papoose. Papoose crew. Papoose.
And then you snitch on Papoose? Then you go and snitching on Papoose? Bro, what the fuck are you doing? You try to get everybody indicted.
He went on to become Legit Lenny. Tony Yayo. He was on Rikers Island. He was in jail. And they threw milk in his face.
What does this
He was in jail.
What does this have to do with anything? It has absolutely nothing. You're trying to take the attention off yourself. That's all you're trying to do. Hold on, yo. They got to go upstairs. All right.
And they threw milk in his face. And you know what he did? Nothing. I mean, absolutely nothing.
What does this have to do with it?
To say this, right? Matter of fact, let me get straight to the point now. So now, after that post,
one of 50 Cent goons, one of them Queens dudes, right? He decides to slide up in my actually was more than one of them. Slide up in my DM, making threats. Then he takes the post. That's what brought us here, right? Because me, I keep the streets in the streets. It is what it is. But once you decide to go to the internet and smear me on the internet on some then that gives me the right. What did I tell you? I was gonna make you famous. So I don't know who these dudes is, but
you didn't tell him. He said, "What I tell you, I was gonna make you famous." No, what you told him was, "I'm telling on your ass, but I'm gonna make it look like I'm being gangster on the internet." That's all I hear in this is I'm telling, but I'm gonna try to look gangster at the same time. And you don't look gangster. You just look like you a big rat. You look like you barked up the wrong tree. And you realizing the damage that you realizing what the fuck you didn't got, the shit you didn't stepped in. Them nigga, if this was true, them niggas sending pictures of your family, and they know where you live and all this, and it seemed like you know what type of shit you didn't stepped into. So the best way you can go snitch without actually being a snitch is run to the internet. Put the man picture up there and tell everything that he said to you. Like the police don't watch these videos. That's exactly what you did.
The streets immediately reached out to me. Shout out to Zeke Black, one of them, right? So many dudes reached out to me. Official dudes with names, right? Homies reached out to me like, yo, that dude right there, the dude all up in the video and the pictures with 50? Let me tell y'all a story, right? About how this cat was locked up. And he got kidnapped in jail. I'm like, how did he get kidnapped in jail? They said he got kidnapped in jail. Pretty Black did it. Pretty Black did it. I said, what did he do? They tied this dude up and stuffed him under the bed for 2 days.
Bro, this is how I know you made this story up, bro. You mean to tell me that they stuff him under the bed for 2 days, right? When you know they do a head count damn near any and every time you leave your cell? But they didn't notice that he wasn't missing from his cell for 2 days, though. Come on, bro. Stop making shit up. That's how I know you made this shit up. Max, what's up? That's how I know you made this shit up. They do head counts every 30 fucking minutes in jail. I ain't been in jail, but I know for a fact they do head counts. So you mean to tell me that they didn't notice that this man was missing during those head counts for 2 days? 3 times a day would have, you said 3 times a day, it would have been locked down for weeks. That's what I'm saying. They stuffed him under a bed for 2 days, and no CO noticed that this nigga was under the bed. Get the fuck, bro. You'll do anything and say anything. Yo, you should have been you and Young Pharaoh, y'all niggas should have been fucking movie script writers. Cause y'all can write the hell out of a movie. I ain't even gonna lie, y'all niggas can tell the hell out of a fake story. Now, if you write movies and shit, niggas ain't going to analyze it and read between the lines and catch your lies like that because they already know it's fake. So it'd be a good story if it was a movie. But you trying to tell this shit as real life, like motherfuckers is stupid. They stuff him under the bed. They do head counts in jail. So when, where, and how did they stuff this man under the bed? Nobody noticed that this nigga was missing for 2 days. That's much, bro. You realize they get paid for every bed filled in jail, and they find out that one of the beds ain't filled. That's supposed to be filled. Get the fuck. This nigga here, yo, you be making shit up like crazy. This dude be making shit up like crazy.
Pretty Black did it. Pretty Black did it. I said, what did he do?
And then you tied this on the board who did it.
And stuffed him under the bed for 2 days.
But do they, yo?
And got charged with it. It's on record. I'm not even getting into the fact that you got dudes doing bids. Who shot you? Separate to see everybody seen me get shot, but ain't nobody seen nobody go to jail.
Nigga, nobody seen you get shot. Nobody. Nobody even heard. Nobody heard no gunshots, and nobody seen no blood. Nobody saw you get shot, my nigga. Nobody. If it was an actual gunshot on there, the video wouldn't even be allowed to still be up. That's how we know you're fucking lying. The video wouldn't even be allowed to be still up. Nobody saw you get shot. Who thought you? So Genius, what's up with you, good brother? This nigga here, bro, he be making shit up so much. I don't even think this dude even was in his DMs, because he would have showed the DMs. You doing all this dry snitching. You do not. I can't even say dry snitching. You're doing all this snitching. You would have put the DMs up.
Because when the police told me to come to the precinct, I kept that code. Because in order to give some, you got to take some.
You're not keeping the code.
In the streets, that's how it works. A lot of y'all dudes ain't been battle tested. In this world, some of the illest killers was killed. What 50 Cent said? I guess I'm here for a real reason, because he got hit like I got hit, but he ain't breathing. Many men. Yeah, I got hit like he got hit. God kept me here for a reason. Rest in peace, Dawn.
See?
God kept.
Now, the bull tried to tell me that that's not what he said last night, but how many took that as him implying that he got the dude back that shot him and it was Dawn, even though Dawn is the dude that he made fun of dying 3 years ago, maybe 4 years ago? That's basically what he was implying. He was implying that Dawn is the dude who shot him, and he got Dawn back because Dawn is dead. Dawn been dead for 3-4 years. Dawn was the dude who he was making fun of, and they ran up on him, and he pulled out that little fake ass BB gun on camera. So he's implying that Dawn shot him, and he shot Dawn, shot and killed Dawn back. Get the fuck out of here, bro. Now you. This is desperation, bro. This is real desperation. I ain't never seen somebody so desperate for views and to look gangster. Yeah, where's Eric Bennett? He said, separate the right from the left cheek. Hard to creep and be extra. Oh, Jay, did you stupid as shit. Make sure y'all hitting that like button, family. And support the channel. Put something on that loud packet, the Cash App, at the PayPal. 42 people in the chat. Let me check them likes. Let's get them likes up. Come on, man. We ain't got 20 haters in here. Get them likes up, family. Hit the Cash App, hit the PayPal. Going along your screen. Hold on, let me put that up. Going along your screen at the bottom. Wait, why is my banner that color? My banner is not supposed to be that color. Hold up, my banner is not supposed to be that color. There we go. Hit the Cash App, hit the PayPal at the top of your chat, and going along the screen at the bottom. Put something on that loud pack, family.
Kept me here for a reason. There's a reason. The reason that. But back to you, homie. Like, I don't know what y'all dudes understand. And if y'all really spoke to the streets, this niggas, like, listen, man. One thing about me, I have a voice. I'm gonna say what I want to say. I'm not asking nobody for permission to say what I want to say. What I want to say. What I want to say.
Mm-hmm.
When I was in jail, I didn't back down from nobody. I was one of them dudes that they don't talk about that made.
Stop lying, nigga. Stop lying. You wouldn't have turned Muslim and blood. I don't know how that was even fucking possible. You converted to Muslim, Islam, and being a blood in jail. What's the only reasons niggas join gangs or turn Muslim in jail? There's only one reason why people do that. For protection.
Made it safe for Bloods to be Bloods in the beginning, the first generation of Bloods in 94 on Rikers Island. The niggas that they don't talk about. All you hear them talk about is the Bing monsters. They don't talk about niggas like me that paved the way. Nah, they don't do that. It's only a handful of them dusty niggas that they talk about. But nevertheless, man, highs don't fold. Highs don't back down. And sending me videos in my DMs. Sending me videos in my DMs and showing off your hammers. That don't intimidate me, my nigga. That don't intimidate me. The gun store sells a lot of guns. There's a bunch of them in the hood, my nigga. That don't intimidate me. Make a long story short, man. Whatever, like sending me my address. Send me people that got the same last name in my DM. That does not intimidate me. Don't waste. Listen, I only respect violence. One thing y'all gotta understand, right? Like when I went to Bronx River, and I say that to say this, when I went to Bronx River, when I went outside of Bronx River, I went outside of Bronx River by myself, mentally breaking down. Didn't even know I was going to make it. I don't even know how I got there. I was toasted, angry, upset.
There's another thing that don't make sense. You said you don't know how you got there, but you sure as hell knew how to get to the hospital. You sure as hell drove fine to that hospital. What sense does that make? Oh, wow. We're going to get to that next. 870 boss. He said he owe you $1,500 for a spelling bee he didn't show up to. That's crazy. We about to get to that next, though. 50 people in the chat. Make sure y'all hitting that like button. And support the channel. Hit the Cash App, hit the PayPal at the top of the chat. And go on the screen at the bottom. But that's crazy. But he said he was toasted. He didn't know how he got there. But you drove to the hospital fine. You didn't seem drunk driving to that hospital. You didn't seem toasted driving to the hospital. You got an excuse for everything, don't you, bro? Even if you was drunk and toasted, you still didn't do nothing. You ran. You were in your right mind enough to run when the niggas start walking up the hill. You were in your right mind enough to run.
But I say that to say this: when I got clapped on camera, it was so real that everybody said it was fake. It was staged. Because nobody would go where they know they got beef with everybody. I robbed my whole projects back in the days, extorted them niggas, had them on a 7 to 7 o'clock curfew. You ain't never heard none of the OGs out there that was out there during that time.
Now it's 7 to 7. Did he say it was a 10 o'clock curfew? Last time he said this, it was a 10 o'clock curfew. Last time he said it. Now it's a 7 to 7. And if you was robbing niggas, why did you need Bambaataa for money? Make that make sense. If you was robbing niggas, why did you need Bambaataa for money? Why did you have to sleep on Bambaataa's couch? Why did you have to live with Bambaataa? But you was robbing niggas. But still, so that means you was giving that ass up willingly to Bam. Because one minute you was prostituting yourself to Bam, meaning you needed money and you was giving that ass up for it. Now you was robbing niggas. Get the fuck out of here. Who did you rob?
Tom say that's this nigga's lying. They just say little slick shit like, you know, it was nobody really out. What you mean there was nobody really out there?
Nobody ever said
All
that.
y'all doing is insulting yourselves, nigga. You was out there. It is what it is. Y'all not gonna take away from who I was, and I ain't trying to be that. I'm on YouTube, being a blogger, a vlogger, dealing with celebrity gossip, and at the same time trying to wake my people up. And if I got something to say, I'm gonna say what I gotta say. Don't waste your time sending me any threats in my DM, because at the end of the day, Haas ain't gonna back down from nobody. I don't care what crew you come from. I don't care what you did in the past. Y'all niggas ain't do nothing that I ain't do. The reality of it is, I'm gonna say it again. Why y'all give niggas like 50 Cent and these other niggas props? They got shot just like I got shot. No retaliation. Niggas went on to be rich. Why can't I go on to be rich? It is what it is. Hit that like button.
Niggas didn't get shot acting like a fucking idiot, harassing old people. They got shot for being a real street beef. You got shot harassing the neighborhood. Mad because Cassie got $50 million. That's two different things. You try to make it seem like you got shot on some gangster shit. You didn't get shot on no gangster shit. You got shot because the neighborhood was tired of you standing outside screaming and threatening old folks for no reason because you was butthurt Cassie got $50 million.
Hit that share button, hit that subscribe button, and pay attention to your circle. And when this video ends, let me know what state you from and how old you is. I want to know who my crowd is. I'm out.
All right, now let's see what Bush Gotti had to say, and then we're gonna get into this Charleston White shit. Hold up, let me find it.
That's your and you feel like a fugitive, always on the run. What's good, ladies and gentlemen? It's your boy Bullets Gotti. So this video is to address Hassan, Dasan, Dylon, Rothstein, Campbell. What's on, bro? What is your issue? What is your problem? Why do you keep trying to go and bait 50? You trying to go at Prince. You trying to go at Prince. Like, dog, you don't get the memo? Stay out of Queen's business. You don't get the memo that, dog, you pressing your luck? Like, we don't believe you with the street stories. I keep trying to say this, bro. You're an extortion victim, okay? You're being extorted, right? By Mac and many other dudes. You real street certified dude from the Bronx that's verifying and saying that you certified. Now, don't get me wrong. Minnesota give you your credit. Cool, that's my guy. You know I rock with Minnie. But we ain't hear nobody else verified your stories. What I did heard was David Mullins wanted to knock your head off, and you really don't understand that you was gonna get hurt out here. For real, for real. And if it wasn't for Damon that saved your life, you would have lost your life, right? So we understand, Hassan, you live not too far from the precinct.
And I said that already.
You have
the only reason why he always talking shit because the nigga live right across the street from the cops.
Went to the precinct on dudes on live, bro. Like, we still want to know what happened to your gun case. You know, you got caught with the hammer. It was supposed to be on your property. All those cops came, and then you got arrested, you said, and we didn't hear nothing else about your gun case, right? We want to know about you cocking hammers in Bronx River, and it's on video, and the police ain't come question or come at you. We don't believe your street stories because we know you working, Hassan. We know you a snitch. And a lot of dudes, and what you did was you snitched live on YouTube. So if anything happens to you in the streets, you pointing fingers at a bunch of people. 50 Cent goons. That's your title of the video. 50 Cent goons. They're threatening me with guns, and you dry snitching on Moose, who's incarcerated right now. Saying, oh yeah, Moose shot Uncle Murder. You dry snitching on Moose.
Dry snitching.
Okay. You solving crimes, and you putting dudes like in line of fire, bro. Like, you just threw Z Black out there. Now, homie, what you just did was, now, if them niggas don't feel like they want to step to you because you live not too far from the precinct, and we know you hiding, you don't be outside, okay? You be putting your coats on in the house. Like, it's a damn shame, son. How you putting on your coats in the house and ain't going nowhere? Dog, you getting fresh in the crib for what? Who gets fresh in the crib? Who throws on a shearling and a mink coat in the house and wear a fitted hat in the house and showing your backyard?
It's the same
nigga that ain't used to nothing, bro. But push past the bumper clock. You doing all of this, right? And you getting yourself involved in situations you shouldn't be getting yourself involved in, right? You talking about Preem. You don't know Preem. You ain't never been around Preem. And the people in your circle was telling you the right thing, that you should have not did that. You should listen to the people in your circle because they know the type of caliber against the Preem and Prince is. So, and they don't even move like that anymore. You know what I'm saying? Because they on positive timing. But the reputation and the people that love them don't mind crashing out on a dumb nigga like you. Because you an ignorant nigga, Hassan. And you not that bright. Because if you was bright and you with no Prince, with no 50, you wouldn't want to start with these people. You would want to, mind your business and get to your bag. But see, you just an incompetent nag. You don't understand that. Because you wanna make it seem like you got this ill gangster reputation in the hood. And the funny part is you don't have that gangster reputation. Once we heard the stories of Bam jizzing on your thighs, once we heard the story of you having sexual encounters with Bam Bada, all that gangster stuff was off the table. It's one thing if, you wasn't who you say you was, and we would have believed that, you know what? Yo, Hassan he's a gangster, bro. He really do what he say he do, right? But once we heard the story about Bam and him jizzing on your thighs, nigga, we couldn't listen anymore what you talking about, dogs.
Right.
You got the
nobody
people
listen.
fooled, and we know you got the people fooled because the people that watches you 9 out of 10 is nondescript niggas, in which I mean by nondescript dun niggas. Because if people believe that you official, like you say you is, then where the dudes going in they black suits and hard bottoms and mama crying over crushed up over the casket screaming bastard. Where is that at? You know, because Hassan, when we look at you, when we look at what you about, we see you got a sister that's a pastor of a mega church that you haven't put on your platform yet. Because she's going to refute everything you saying. Because I believe that your sister and your father will expose the true you. So you don't want to put
Right.
your loved ones on a platform with you. You don't want to put your pops up there. Because I sat there and I watched the interview. I wanted to really see the diagnosis of Hassan Campbell because I have to mentally analyze a dude like you. You know, I mentally analyze all my subjects. And you were a dude that I had to mentally analyze and watch and really see, is he who he say he is? And so when I saw, you know, because I've heard that your sister was the pastor, but when I watched the platform, and she has a very good platform, you know, your sister's a very knowledgeable woman, and she has a very great platform when it comes to, you know, her speaking her truth. And when I watch the platform and I see that you, Hassan, is not on the channel, I don't understand that. That was like, wait a minute, hold on. Hassan is not on his sister's YouTube channel. His father's not on his YouTube
My
channel.
bad, y'all. I'm taking.
So he want the world to believe that he came from a fatherless household with no father, and he wanted it to make it seem like all these bad negative things. And then when I listened to the interview, your father talked about how he worked. Yeah, he struggled with his addictions, but he was working. He was a working man. He wasn't a street man. He was a working man. You know what I mean? A hard working man, a hard working black brother that, you know, that came from, you know, a family. And the way you made it seem like your family was ain't shit people. But here's the thing, Hassan, you've been lying about a lot of things. Hassan, like you've been lying about, you know, Tentos and your relationship with him. You know what I'm saying? Because people really believe that you and Tentos got beef, but y'all don't really got beef, Hassan. Y'all never had beef. See, you made the people.
I don't know about the 10 toes shit. He said jizzing on your thighs is crazy. Yeah, when he said that, yeah, that was wild. That was extremely wild.
People believe that y'all had beef because, like I said, Hassan, you are a liar and you are a fraud. So anything that comes out your mouth and anything that you pushing, you know, it's crazy. And the part of this, right? Is that I sat there and I listened to this dude for years and years and years.
The problem is, but see, the problem with that Bullets is you sat there by his side and listened to him for years and years and years, and niggas was telling you for years and years and years. I mean, I'm glad. Don't get fucked up. I am so glad that you finally came to your senses, but it's only after he got mad at you. If he would have never got mad at you about the whack 100 shit, you probably still be standing next to him. And that's the problem, bro. If he would have never got mad at you, he said, Remy got fam wearing a do-rag. Yeah, we was cooking him that night. We was cooking him that night. If he would have never that's the problem, Bullets. If he would have never got mad at you over that whack 100 shit, would you still be standing right next to this nigga right now, fighting his battles? Would you have never stopped fucking with the nigga? And that's the problem that everybody got. I think you need to start seeing that. Like, you need to make that clear. Like, I wouldn't have been fucking with this nigga. Like, well, I was ready to stop fucking with this nigga or something, bro, because in everybody else's eyes, it seems like you would have still been cool with this nigga if he wouldn't have got mad at you.
Made his story sound like he was this victim. And then when you really see who this dude really is that he's a fraud. A fraud. And he's the most interesting fraud I ever seen, because he'll make y'all believe that he's this victim, ladies and gentlemen. He'll make y'all believe that he's this person that's been abused and mistreated and all this nonsense that he be pushing. Pumping bad dope, y'all. Pumping bad dope. But when you really look at his platform, he's not a gangster.
Nope.
Okay. He went to jail for an assault.
Cadillac.
Not no homicide.
But he said we cooking niggas in the do-rag. He went to jail. That's a fact, bro. Because I don't know what the fuck he had on the top of his head. And I made my promise to Bullets that I wasn't going bashing or bad talking. And I'm not bad talking him, bro. I'm not bad. I'm just telling you the truth. So Bullets, if you see this, I'm not trying to bad talk you. And I'm keeping my word. I ain't bad talking you. I'm just telling you the truth. It's like niggas still feel like you would still be cool with this nigga if he wouldn't have got mad at you. And you would still be standing by his side. You need to make that shit clear, bro.
Yeah, one time. You didn't go to jail multiple times. In the New York State database, they only have you one time up there. They don't have you up there multiple times for nothing. So when you keep saying, I've been locked up multiple times for bodies, I'm trying to figure out where's the bodies and what multiple times you've been locked up.
That's true.
Because
every time you look up Hassan records, you only find one record. You only find one record of him beating up his baby mom and spending 2 years in Rikers Island, or the arrest for that murder, that unaliving that Eric did. He got arrested for it. That's it. That's why he always say, I've been locked up for homicide. You ain't never been locked up for homicide. You got arrested. You got questioned. And you told. You told, nigga.
We can look, when we look your name up and we look who you are, we don't see these multiple times for bodies. We see you've been arrested in 96. You came home in 97. And you got arrested in 95, 96, around that time, right? And you came home in 97. That right there just shows that you're a liar. My freedom. Oh, a liar. Because you made it seem like, yo, I was locked up all these years and I finally got my freedom. And then when you look them up and you see that that's not true, that it never was the case. Just like he tells y'all about these Bam stories. Bam never lived. He kept saying, well, yo, Bam. Just like he tells y'all about these Bam stories. Bam never lived. He kept saying, well, yo, Bam, used to see Bam in Bronx River. He lied. Bam didn't live in Bronx River when Hassan was a teenager. Oh, I wouldn't say a teenager. He didn't live in Bronx River when he was a teenager, and he damn sure didn't live when he was a preteen.
My bad, I'm talking with the mic off. Bam didn't live in Bronx River when he was a preteen. So when were you going to Bam's house as a kid in a preteen if Bam didn't live there? I got it wrong earlier. I said Hassan didn't live there. Bam didn't live there.
Bam left Bronx River and went to Unionport Road. But he's not going to tell the audience that story. Just like he lied and said, oh, Tafik and them tried to kill me. Nobody tried to kill you, Hassan. You're a liar. Just like you lied on our God and you said what you said about Sugar Ray. When these men stood up and was holding you down and defending you, you went on your platform and straight up lied and teared that man down that you said was your brother.
Oh, wow.
Because you was in your feelings.
He wasn't just in his feelings. He needed an excuse to stop fucking with Sinetta and them because they were pressuring him to go to court.
Like a scorned baby mama.
Like a scorned baby mama.
You say, yo, I'm going to Heaven Up in Harlem, right? He's supposed to have pull up to Heaven Up in Harlem, right? He never showed up to Heaven Up in Harlem. Because he's a scary individual. But his comrades, that he says his comrades was out there. See, Hassan can play the monster dude. He's a paranoid, scared little man. You know? He ain't who he say he is. Because if he was who he say he was, dudes wouldn't play with him the way they play with him. They play with him the way they play with him because they know he's a punk, they know he a pussy, and they know he's soft.
Oh, wow.
They know he's soft. So they play with him like they know what he is. When you get up on a platform and say that Bam did this to you, and you ain't had no retaliation, you ain't put hands on him, you ain't buck him, you went on the internet, you had a little drunk induced rant, and then from your drunk induced rant, you cleaned up your act and you apologized, you took the video down, and then you saw Bam face to face and hugged it out with him. But because you so thirsty for money and fame and clout, that you did what most clout chasers and lames do. You took the offer that the chick gave you, the one that promised you the book deal and documentary and all that. You took the offer and you went out like.
And that's what we've been saying the whole time. He keeps saying that B Stinger took money and offers and shit, but it was him. He got offered a book deal. He got offered a documentary. But when that didn't fall through, that's when he flipped on Layla Wheels. And he got back with Layla Wheels thinking that he was going to get the same deal. And Layla was like, no, that time has passed. You fucked that up. Your story's not incredible now. Your story is not incredible now. We can't use it.
Knew you was gonna go out. And then when it didn't, you wasn't making no money and people was going at you, you said, I gotta go and do something else. So what you did was you picked a new lane. Let me start talking about rappers. Let me start dissing the industry dudes. So when I get their attention, I get on the phone with them and I act like the groupie that I am and I apologize. That's all you want. You want a phone conversation with these niggas. You don't want to get
You
active.
definitely
You
hit
ain't
him
really
and Ron.
about none of that. You an attention-seeking hoe. You know? Like Wax said, man. You was telling your audience, oh, I don't mess with Wack. Wack did this to my channel. No, you mess with Wack. Wack said he talked to you on a regular. But you lied to your audience and said you don't mess with Wack. Just like you lied to your audience and said you don't mess with 10 toes, but you do mess with 10 toes. You do mess with Sarnetta. You was messing with Sarnetta. When you was fake beefing with Sarnetta, you was cool with Sarnetta. You was cool with 10 toes. In fact, when you did the live stream, the last live stream me and you did, you sent the link to Sarnetta's phone to come on there with me, you, and Young Pharaoh.
Wow. I knew, yo, because you think about it, he had to have sent the link to Sarnetta because there was no links in the chat. I know because I wanted to go up there. There was no link in the chat. And he sent the link to Sarnetta directly. Wow. But the thing about it, Bullet, you sat there the whole time watching him do it. And was lying for him. That's the problem, bro. That's the huge problem, is because you telling all these things, forgetting that you was sitting right next to the man doing it, watching him do it. It didn't say nothing.
Yeah. Yeah. Because, Hassan, you are a fraud. And you're going to always be a fraud. I don't care about who likes you and who, no, nigga. We going to make sure that the people know that you ain't who you say you is. Because you ain't who you say you is. And that's why I'm doing the documentary in Bronx River. Because I think with Bam in the documentary and Pow Wow, Mr. Biggs, and Tafik, and all these brothers in the documentary, you know, all the brothers, that they will expose your character, who you was. You was a flunky. You was a crash out. B.O. wasn't your big homie.
Yo,
You never got no money with B.O.
Yo, Bullets, I hope you do that shit though, bro. Like on some real shit. That could redeem you. That could redeem you. Going to Bronx River and getting the testimony from all those old heads and all these niggas that he claimed that he was doing this, that, and the third with. If you get that documentary and you get them niggas to tell the truth, then I think that'll redeem you somewhat. It won't overshadow the fact that you stood by him doing all this shit, but it will redeem you in some way. That's what Ron said too. He was never Ron said he didn't meet B.O. until he was 17. And B.O. was the one who introduced him to Bambaataa.
You was the dude. You was the little. Let's keep it real. You was the little slow dude that was born with. Let's keep it real. Your sister wasn't born like you was. You was a, how could I say this? A alcohol-induced born baby. Right? You very slow. And we know you slow. And we know you're delusional, Hassan. And Your family don't fuck with you because of the antics that you do. This is why when I watch your sister's podcast, I'm scratching my head. I'm like, yo, why is he not on his sister's podcast? Like his sister got a whole podcast,
And
and
if you
she's
think
not put.
about it, his sister almost got 1 million subscribers. He got 500,000. Wouldn't you have think that them two would have linked up to join subscribers and did something? She doesn't mention him. None of his where's his family at? I mean, if you was a victim, you have family members standing by you confirming this whole situation? He ain't got nobody.
Put her brother, her little brother on the podcast. His father's up here. I've never seen Hassan once interviewed his pops. Why haven't you interviewed your pops, Hassan? Would you ashamed to let the world see that the stories that you've been saying about your pops and your moms is not true? That your sister don't have them same type of stories that you having? That your sister is not getting up on her platform saying the nonsense, the crazy nonsense that you're saying? Because when you watch the podcast with your sister and you watch a podcast with your father, it's totally different from your little YouTube rants and your BS stories. It's like it's a whole different. It looked like a whole different universe. And I'm like, damn, dog. It's like, homie really was up here capping, and he got people believing that his life was hard, that he was this drug, this dude that was in the, what do you like to say, in the streets, and he was having dudes on curfew. Like, you wasn't having nobody on curfew. Okay? When I look at those pictures of dudes in Bronx River, the real Bronx River G's, you wasn't in that conversation. You ain't Iron Mike, right? You like to say, oh, Jerry, your big bro. You ain't Jerry. You know? You ain't Junior. You ain't Xavier. You ain't Xavier Williams. You ain't Father Tom. You ain't DC. I can name a couple names out of your projects. Had Pint, who you stole his story, just like you stole B Stinger's story. You know, you ain't a Chris Lighty. You know, you just not these dudes, man. These was the dudes in the 80s and 90s that was running your projects. You know, Sugar Ray. You know, these was the dudes that was known in your projects that was handling they handle. And then when it comes to the Bronx, you ain't in the caliber of an OG Mac. You ain't in the caliber of a Los, a Billy Guy, you know, a Cheese, a Kev, a C-Town.
Because we was cooking him. Because we said something about that whoppinator he had on the top of his head. That's why he got that do-rag on. I'm assuming. I'm assuming he got the do-rag on because he got that whopping. He had that whoppinator. I ain't trying to make fun of him, but that shit was a whoppinator. ABM, what's up with you, good family? Y'all make sure y'all hitting that like button as y'all come in and support the channel. Hit the Cash App, hit the PayPal. Put something on that loud pack. I gave y'all 5 hours the other day, and I ain't even get the loud pack. Put something on that loud pack, family. Hit the Cash App, hit the PayPal.
A Pistol P, a Wolf, you know, a Little Wolf, Showbiz, Inf, B.O., Mac,
LH. Whoever just sent that $2, LH. I don't want to say your whole name, but I appreciate the $2. We didn't need come on, what are you come on. Ain't no need for you to keep it. There's no need. You can leave those toys out there. You keep running in and out for no reason. And you're doing it for no reason. There's no need for you to bring those toys in here.
Billy Bang from Patterson, Tone, Gator. Like you not in those.
We got $2 on the loud pack. We need 28 more. We got 36 people in the chat. Everybody send $1 right now. Put something on that loud pack. Everybody send $1. Hit the Cash App and PayPal.
That gangster caliber of those dudes.
He said he looked like a limp ball.
A Boy George, a Charlie Rock LD. Like these is people like Percy. These is people that are certified stamp Bronx dudes. And when it come to your name, you ain't in the conversation. And I'm just saying, like when we hear Hassan Campbell, we don't hear, oh, that's the street dude, Poppy. Yeah, he let his gun go. Nah, we don't hear that. What we hear is that's Bambatta's bimbo.
Right.
What we
never
hear
heard
is,
that.
That's a dude that got effed by Africa Bambaatta.
Right. Why does he think that when you think of Hassan Campbell, you think of some gangster from Bronx River? We don't think that. We think, yo, that was that dude that let Bambaatta go plukamis in his dukamis. That's what you know for. Hold on.
That's the dude that got shot outside his projects. Fake shot inside his project. Whatever. I think it's a fake thing. I don't believe it was real.
Hold on, Storm. What the fuck you say? She said Bullet's always gonna have that 1978. Ooh, I miss you. Ooh, I miss you face.
But you got You did that for clout, you know. And this is the type of antics that we know you for. Like you in love with a whole man Five God. Like that's your boo. That's your boo thing. Like you was in a relationship with Five God. Like any man that said he booked a hotel with you, and then y'all taking pictures the way y'all took pictures, it just shows that that's your lover. That's your boo thing. You know what I'm saying? You taking them coat shopping and all that. Like that's your boo thing. We know what it is, Hassan. And we know that you are a I don't know if you bisexual, trisexual. I don't know what y'all call it, but you are a man that's in the closet that don't want to come out the closet, and you want to always make yourself seem like you tough. Yeah, I was locked up. Like even when you went at Kwame, first thing you said, I was you was in the NBA. I was locked up with Papa Chock, Wild Bill, Lucky Dawn. Like, dog, we don't believe you, dogs. You talking about you was locked up with all these people. We don't believe you. We don't believe you. You know what I'm saying? Like, a dude can be locked up with somebody. That don't mean that they're a gangster. There's a lot of crash outs and there's a lot of flunkies in jail. You know? And you just one of those dudes that try to pose like you are that dude. And you really not that dude.
Right.
You know, you would do
That is crazy. He always claiming that he locked up with somebody, and I was locked up with this person. I was locked up with that person. Just because you was locked up with a nigga don't mean that you was that doesn't make you a gangster. I hate when niggas do that.
dude that's really suffers from delusions of grandeur. And not only that you suffer from delusion of grandeur, but you suffer from a complex, not only a God complex, but you suffer from a complex of not living in your truth. You have an identity crisis. Everything to you is rap songs and movies. We could tell that you don't live in reality.
Hold bullets. Hold bullets. You taking my talking points, bro. You taking my talking points, bro. Hold on. You taking my talking points because I said the same thing. But great mind. I mean, people couldn't. I mean, a lot of people come to the same conclusions, but I definitely said that.
You know what I'm saying? You a dude that's a father that got kids and a grandfather, like you say. You a grandfather and a father. So you a grandfather and a
This is what I'm saying. You a grandfather acting like this? I would never be somebody's granddad on the internet acting like this. Yeah, he definitely watched my lives. I could never be a fucking grandfather on the internet acting like this, bro. Never. Never. Y'all make sure y'all hitting that like button, y'all. As y'all come in. Let me check these likes. Let me check these likes. Come on, family. Get those likes up. Hit the Cash App, hit the PayPal. We got $2 on it. We need 28 more. We need 28 more. Hit the Cash App, hit the PayPal. 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 Blink, blink, blink. Blink, blink, blink. You gotta do it like Umar. Hold on. You gotta do it like Umar. Hit the Cash App, hit the PayPal. Hit the Cash App, hit the PayPal. Hit the Cash App, hit the PayPal. You gotta do it like Umar. You gotta blink with it. Hit the Cash App, hit the PayPal. Hit the Cash App, hit the PayPal. Hit the Cash App, hit the PayPal. Yeah, hold on. What you say? I don't understand. How funny Bullet Study was the name Hugger at once. That's what I'm saying. Like, bro, you was his main supporter at one point, and you followed this nigga to the end of the road. And only when he got mad at you is when you flipped on him. And then in the beginning, it was like you was holding on. I told Bullets Gotti this. I'm like, bro, it sounds like you holding on to some hope, nigga. It sounds like you're holding on to some hope. And he's throwing you under the bus. And he was like, nah, man, I'm really done. I was like, all right, if you is, you know, I won't say nothing bad about you. And I'm glad you finally came to your senses and you know, expose this nigga. You know the most about him. Expose this nigga. You've been talking about this documentary for a long time, though, Bullets. We waiting. We are waiting. We've been waiting for a while now, bro. You need to get this shit done and over with, bro. You the main one that can expose this nigga, and you holding back, nigga. It seems like you're holding on to some hope. Fuck that nigga. He never did nothing for you.
Father,
Everybody
and
looking
you
for you to
online
expose this nigga.
pumping your chest, talking all this gangster talk, and you ain't really caring about your kids. You talk about you ain't doing this, dog. You a whole liar. You an alcoholic. You know, you get up online. You know, your brain is done, dog. It's done. It's over with, bro. Like, you mentally is delayed. You mentally deranged. You schizophrenic. It's a whole lot of things with you, bro. And the problem with you is that you can't get out of that whole delusions. Like, you out here screaming 50, talking about, yo, 50. Like, listen, bro. You don't want them problems with 50. 50's a real, like, 50 is a real dude. And he got a lot of dudes that love him. Just like Preem got a lot of dudes that love him, Prince got a lot of dudes that love him. I think you really didn't see the picture of Prince out there in South Jamaica where he was giving out coats and turkeys and everything, and how much dudes came out and they took pictures with him, and how he had the whole projects out there and support. And we talking about like unified Southside shit, right? Unity type Southside Jamaica thing, right? And what you did, Hassan Campbell, was unify South Jamaica. What you did, Hassan Campbell, was put them boys and queens on your top, because all you did was talk greasy about dudes that put on for South Jamaica queens. You ain't put on for your hood. You ain't do what Prince of 50 did. 50, when he first got on, he brought all the little homies, all the little shorties in South Jamaica, dirt bikes, you know what I'm saying? Back to school stuff. Like, he really went out there. He got the G unity, all that. So he did something for his hood, right? Preem and Prince, all the basketball tournaments they did in their hood.
Robbie, what's up?
You know, dudes in Jamaica, Queens still love Preem for the stuff that he did in his hood. You know what I'm saying? This is stuff that Preem did in the 80s, 90s, and even in the 2000s, right? You talking to dudes that really is bosses, bro. You ain't on that level. You ain't never once went back to Bronx River and put a program in your hood or sponsor a basketball tournament in your hood. You ain't did none of that. You ain't get a shorty's bikes and get a shorty's coats and all that. You ain't do what Prince did. Prince ain't been on the street. He ain't been on the street since 1990. And he came home and did some impactful, powerful things in his community. Something that we ain't seen Hassan Campbell do. All we seen you do is do this. Do this. That's all we seen you do since you've been on the tube, is do this. A whole lot of this.
Yeah, he definitely watching me, because I said, this is what you're doing. This is what I want you to do. Yeah, he definitely watching over here. He definitely watching over here.
But you ain't doing no action. You ain't going in your hood. You ain't touching the people. You talking about, yeah, yo, the Dawn, they shot Dawn. I got shot. I had them niggas on the curfew. Man, shut up, bro. We don't want to hear that. You ain't got no nonprofit programs in your community. You ain't got no type of. You're not trying to build up your community, put a community center there. You're not trying to do nothing to help the youth in your community. But you talking about you helping the community. You ain't helping nothing. All you doing is just talking. All you doing is being a delusional, the disgruntled individual that has a fake street, just a fake street ego because you're not really street. Because we already seen how street you not when you was beefing with these YouTube dudes. You let these YouTube dudes play with you. You was on a date with Derek, bro, and you exposed yourself because you was so sloppy drunk that you put you and Derek on blast because you was on a date. You wanted to take him to the hotel and have sex with him like you and Bam used to do, right? You ain't do that with Five Guard because you and Five Guard.
Wow. He said, yo, Bullets. Now you exposing this nigga. Now you're saying what the people want to hear. Now you're saying what the people want to hear. That nigga was, I told y'all that nigga was trying to fuck Derek. And when niggas, and Jaded was right, when niggas started noticing that shit, that's when he went, I'm not gay. And I think Derek was like, yo, I don't roll that way. I may seem feminine, but I don't roll that way. And then that on top of niggas in the chat saying, nigga, what the fuck y'all doing? This is like a date. He flipped on him.
Had an intimate relationship, whatever intimate, however your intimate relationship was, y'all had an intimate relationship. Because y'all used to go everywhere together. Am I right, Hassan? Right? Taking them coat shopping like a female?
Right.
Come on, bro. And then you got the nerve to talk all this, oh, I'm a gangster. I ain't going through the door. Like, shut up, bro. You been through the door. You an industry plant. Let's get that clear. You're an industry plant talking about the door. Dog, you on a whole rap album cover. You on the Midnight Marauders album cover. We don't want to hear no more about no.
We know y'all fucking. That's what we know. We know y'all fucking. We knew y'all was fucking, bro. He was trying to clap Derek Geeks. Derek ain't want. Derek wasn't down for it. Derek was like, I paint my nails, but I ain't down for it. And then niggas in the chat was like, ew, nigga, what y'all niggas doing? Oh, your nails is gay. He tried to throw it all on Derek. Because Derek had already seen feminine. So he threw it all on Derek.
Industry plant business when you on a rap cover from 1993, the most legendary rap cover in hip-hop history, Midnight Marauders. You on that cover, a song. You on that cover with the who's who of the hip-hop industry, the legends of the culture. We talking about you up there with Puff, you up there with Kid Capri, Funk Flex, Jermaine Dupri, Chris Lighty, Chi Ali. You up there with all of them, right? Then we'll talk about, I was underage when I covered. Shut up, nigga. You
no, he wasn't.
Chi
You was a
Ali
grown
the
man.
same age, bro. Stop it with that. You
right
underage.
Then. You're wild.
You wanted to be in the music industry. You wanted to be a rapper, but it didn't work out for you. So because it didn't work out for you, you have been bitter ever since. You've been bitter ever since. And you mad. And you mad that your career hasn't went where it needed to go. So you came on here looking for street cred and validation, but we know you're a fraud. We know that you're not who you say you are. We know that you are not this gangster in your projects. Ain't no gangster is getting violated like how you getting violated. Your hood don't mess with you. Every time you go over there, they throwing bottles at you. So you're not respected, dog. We don't want to hear nothing about, you bust what? What gun you bust? If you bust your gun so much, bro, you wouldn't be talking about security and this and that. Like I said, Hassan, you a scary man, bro. You know what I'm saying? You a scary man. I had you You know, and the thing is, like, people be like, yo, Gotti, why you keep going? Like, dude been talking about me behind the scenes. Dude been trying to get me off of my podcast. You know what I'm saying? Doing all type of sucker antics behind the scenes. You know what I'm saying? But we know he was a hater, because one thing about Hassan, he shows you he's a hater. You know what I'm saying? He don't show you that he a real one. He's a hater. So
Definitely. He's only shown that he's a fucking hater the whole time.
it is what it is, man. It's your boy Bullets Gotti. Y'all already know what it is, man. Salute.
All right, that was Bullets Gotti. So let's get into this Charleston White shit. What he said about Gillie's son. Hold on. Where is it at? He just said something this week. Here it is.
All right, so today we got Gillie the Kid, we got Charleston White, and the problems between these two continue to escalate and manifest, and it's all because Charleston White pretty much can't keep Gillie the Kid or Gillie the Kid's deceased son's name out of his mouth. So the other day, I covered this interview that Gillie the Kid did with Shannon Sharp, where he revealed that the police had called him to let him know that a kid named Noah Scurry, who had been shot over 17 times in front of his mom on his way to school, was the person responsible for his own son's death. Gillie the Kid's son, YNG Cheese, was killed back in June of 2023 while he was hanging out on the block in Philly with a couple of his friends. This kid, Noah Scurry, and a few others. Apparently,
we got 38 people in the chat. Make sure y'all hitting that like button. There should be 38 likes. And everybody send $1 right now to the Cash App. Hit the Cash App, PayPal. Put something on that loud pack. Family, I be giving y'all all these good ass lives, and I ain't meeting my quota this month. Put something on that loud pack, family. I ain't getting paid for these videos this month. So put something on that loud pack. We need $28 more. Everybody send $1. It's 40 people in the chats. Everybody send $1 right now. Put something on Remy Loud Pack. I'm coming home from work, giving y'all these live streams. Y'all can't put nothing on. Y'all gonna do this to me? Oh, y'all missing y'all blessings. Put something on that Loud Pack, family. Hit the Cash App, hit the PayPal at the top of the chat. We got $2
shots, and Gillie's Kid caught the bad end of that deal. One person who has been excessively vocal about their opinion on this is Charleston White, who has pretty much been disrespecting Gillie and Gillie's Kid ever since it all went down.
Pow! That nigga shot your mother son in the head. Remember how you and Wallow were crying? You and Wallow were crying.
Wow.
Oh, my son.
Bro, are you fucking serious? Who does that? What 50-year-old man does shit like that? Now you just be trying to provoke niggas. Yeah, now I get what Gillie was trying to say. This nigga's trying to trick this nigga out of his spot. He's definitely trying to trick him out of his spot. He definitely trying to trick that nigga out of his spot, but I'm trying to text.
That nigga shot your mother son in the head.
That
Remember how you and Wallow were crying? You and Wallow were crying. Oh, my son.
Now, Gillie's son was 25 years old at the time, so he wasn't really a kid. He was a grown man. But Charleston White's disrespect was at its maximum level. He even went as far as to suggest that Gillie may have somehow had his son sacrificed in order to get $100 million deal for his podcast with Wallow through Barstool Sports.
You the one put the hit on your son so you and Wallow can get that $100 million. I ain't sacrificing my boy for no $100 million. I don't want that much money, no way. I don't want that much goddamn money, no way.
Marquise, you talking to me? This comment right here that I'm putting up, is you talking to me? Dude, where do you work where you can request money for? What do you mean? Are you talking to me? I'm trying to figure out what this he said only $1. Yeah, there's 35 people in the chat. If everybody sends $1.
Gillie and Wallow, well, we gotta kill nephew and son. I don't know who idea was it.
I mean, if you want to send the whole 28, you can do that, Robbie. But I'm just saying, if everybody send $1, meaning the whole 28, I mean the whole chat sends $1 at one time. Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, what are you saying, bro? What are you trying to say? No. We're gonna pause this right here. We want to know what the hell you trying to say, bro. And Robbie, what you mean only $1? Don't run out the chat now. Say what you say what you was gonna say. We want to know what you mean. Yeah, we want to know what you mean, bro. No, we gonna hold it right here. Finish what you was saying. We want to know what y'all talking about. Ain't nobody got nothing to say now? Don't beat feet now. What was you trying to say? He said squabble up. I want to know what niggas is trying to say, because niggas always got some slick shit to say, and then when I call it out, everybody want to disappear from the chat. What were you trying to say there, bro? We were sending you what you asked for, my guy. I'm not talking to you, Robbie. I'm not talking about you, Robbie. I answered what you said. You said only $1. I wasn't going to ask you for the whole 20. I wasn't going to say everybody in the chat send $28. I'm saying everybody in the chat send $1. It'd be cool. But if you want to send more than that, then I appreciate it. I'm talking about Marquise. Say what you said. What's the name? Say what you said. Robbie, I appreciate it, bro. Appreciate the $2. He said, feeling generous. Here's the $2. Little balling fan. You the dickhead, Robbie. I see your message. You the asshole. I see your message, nigga. You ain't slick. I see your message, nigga. You talking shit. Yo, he said, feeling generous. Here's the two checks. Stop little balling, fam. Stop low balling, fam. Yo, Robbie, I see your message, nigga. You ain't slick, nigga. But I appreciate it though. Now, just to be an asshole to Marquise, everybody send $1, nigga. Shit, we got 4 on it now. He said, "I'm a jackass, not an asshole." Yeah, where'd Marquise go? You had all this to say. I want to know what you meant, bro. Don't run now. We got 4 on it. Everybody $10. Hit the Cash App, hit the PayPal. Back to what we was doing. That nigga don't want that nigga just want to talk shit and run. I can't stand niggas like that. You got something to say, just say it.
White's disrespect was at its maximum level. He even went as far as to suggest that Gillie may have somehow had his son sacrificed in order to get $100 million deal for his podcast with Wallow through Barstool Sports.
You the one.
Oh yeah, my bad, man. I forgot to say it. Who Mike James? Who Mike James? Mike, what's up, good brother?
Put the hit on your son so you and Wallow can get that $100 million. I ain't sacrificing my boy for no $100 million. I don't want that much money, no way. I don't want that much goddamn money, no way, Gillie and Wallow, where we got to kill nephew and son. I don't know who idea was it for you to sacrifice your son.
If you ask me, this is an extremely distasteful take, one that lacks compassion in every way possible, and honestly, it's kind of disturbing. At the end of the day, Gillie had to bury his child, which is not something that is natural. Having to lay one of your children down to rest is probably one of the worst things that a human can experience. But Charleston White, being who he is, just
not only did he say that stupid shit, he pushed the envelope and teased him. Like, what type of funky, fucked up shit is that, bro? What type of shit is that? That you'll sit there and tease a man over his son dying? That lets you know his mindset. That lets you know what type of person he is. That lets you know his mindset. If you'll tease somebody over their son dying. Where they do that at?
continue to double down on this narrative, continue to be disrespectful, and continue to chase clout off of the back of the situation.
Say, look, this is what my kids give me for Father's Day. Gillie, cash money backup single. Say.
Wait a minute, because your son bought you a $5 wood statue that says dad on it? You forgetting that he got like 4 or 5 other kids? You're making fun of him for one kid dying. I think all of them are playing y'all for the algorithm. Checkmate. Then why do you come here to watch, Marquise? Why do you come here to watch? If they playing us for the algorithm, why do you come here and watch us? Checkmate. Checkmate, nigga. Because if I'm getting played for the algorithm, so are you, nigga, because you come here to watch it. Checkmate. It took you 5 minutes to write that?
Cash money backup singer. I'm sorry, backup dancer. Say, listen, I'm finna call my boy, because you can't call yours. You got to do this. Oh, I miss my son. I don't miss.
You forgot he got like 5 other sons? You forgot he got other sons? He don't have to do that.
Well, I'm finna call mine right now. Hold on, let me call my son.
Oh, his son too?
I'm finna do this, because Gillie can't call here. Goddamn son.
Hello.
What's up, mijo?
What's up, Dan?
What you doing?
And what he don't realize is you put your son in danger by doing this. Because what if Gillie was the type of person to say an eye for an eye? You make fun of my son dying, I make fun of yours. And you know what I mean by that. What if he was that type of person? You don't even realize what you're doing, bro. You put your son in danger when you do this stupid shit.
Okay, you got to go to work today?
No.
Okay. Say, Gillie, wouldn't you want to hear your son voice this one more time? You too busy trying to be a complete gangster.
Like I said, it is extremely distasteful, and that's putting it lightly. But Charleston has spoken more about this situation in interviews that he has done throughout the years. And in an interview he did with Sean Cotton over on Say Cheese, he was asked about how all of this started, and he said that it started when he gave commentary on a rapper named Pop Hunter, who is from Philadelphia, same place that Gillie is from, and he gave commentary on the Pop Hunter snitching allegations and situation. He said that after he did that, Gillie contacted him via DM, I guess sent some kind of threat, and ever since then, it's pretty much been up.
So I don't give a damn who mad. I done said worse before, and I'm gonna say worse again.
Did this Gillie Charleston White back and forth, did it start with the Pop Hunter situation?
Yep. That's where all this started from. Because I didn't know who Gillie the King was. I just saw the Pop Hunter situation. We done that interview, right? And that's when Philly banned me. Back then. That's when I first had my problem with Philly. They was hollering about I couldn't come to Philly, what they was gonna do. So Gillie the King, or whatever the name is, he jumped in my inbox and said, "Is there a problem, Goofy? I'll be in Dallas, and when I see you, I'm gonna slap you." And my response was, "You ain't never slapped a nigga who will kill you." So we've been going back and forward.
So he hopped in your DM.
Now he hopped in my DM. Okay. Remember, I screenshotted it and sent it to you.
Yeah, you did. I remember.
So when his son got, I remember being on live when the news broke that day, and one of my partners, who I consider a partner, Kareem Blitz, out of New York, got on my live. And he was chastening Gillie, saying, "This is what you get. You promote these lyrics. You promote this energy. As a matter of fact, Gillie, when you had King Von and Dirk on y'all podcast and they start singing the songs about smoking Tuka, y'all were dancing to it. Y'all were dancing to it. When Pooh Shiesty
when was he dancing to all that? And there you go with your excuses. You always trying to make an excuse. What the fuck does Pookie and Tuka got to do with you disrespecting his son dying? That has nothing to do with it. He didn't go and say, "Ha ha ha, Gillie. I mean, Tuka, mom, I can call my son." He didn't go, "Ha ha ha, whoever the fuck Pooh Shiesty is, I can do this." He didn't do all that. So what is this? Yo, these niggas always trying to justify their fucking foul ways. You do this all the time. I notice he does this all the time. He tries to justify his fucked up ways. There's no way to justify what you're doing. There's absolutely no way to justify.
And they were talking big dog talk. They wasn't rebuking that shit. When Jay Prince was on there making threats, they didn't check Jay Prince. So y'all,
what that got to do with it? Nothing. Nothing. You always justifying it. Hold on.
I'll promote this detrimental shit. So here I come. From day one, I've been against it. If your kid die playing games,
you always justify.
I will laugh. If me and you get it,
he didn't. His son wasn't playing gangster though. His son was just hanging out with his friends and got shot for no reason. This is how we know you're full of shit and you just want to justify it. Realism, introvert, peace and welcome. His son wasn't playing gangster. His son was just out there hanging with his friends. You're making up bullshit as an excuse for what you said. And you ever notice whenever somebody call him out about the foul shit he says to people, he always brings it to Tuka. You ever noticed that too? Oh, when he said this, when they was talking about smoking on Tuka, what the fuck does Tuka have to do with it? This is about you disrespecting a child. Well, a man's child when he got killed and laughing about it. Where they do that at? Texas, this what y'all about? I don't get it.
Into it, and your kid die in a car accident, I laugh. If your kid fall out the car and get run over by a truck, I laugh if I don't like you.
Honestly, this is a pretty petty situation to get this disrespectful about because you get commentary over Pop Hunter snitching and apparently Gillie reached out to you and so you take it to this level. Seems a bit extreme to me, but I do know that there's going to be people that agree with what Charleston White was saying right there. However, for a brief moment, it did look like Charleston White was going to walk back his statement. He apologized publicly, said that he wanted to move forward, not carrying that type of energy. And like I said, for a minute, it looked like he was letting this go and he was going to stop the disrespect.
Hold on, before I blow this countdown. Okay. I ain't finna go to another. Well, I can't grow older. I know I'm wrong. So I ain't gonna know I'm wrong and continue to be wrong as a man. Gillie, I apologize, my nigga.
Now you want to wow.
Yeah, I know I'm wrong. I told y'all, and it didn't feel good. But because I felt like he hurt me, hurt people. But I ain't hurt, man. I got a birth.
What did he do to hurt you, though? You said all the man said to you was, you got a problem with me? Goofy? I'll smack the shit out you. How does that hurt you? What did he say that was hurting you? See, this is what I mean. These niggas always trying to justify. The green tree, peace and welcome. You said, plus everything doesn't happen on the internet. You don't know who got checked or what happened for real. He just told us what happened. He said Gillie inboxed him. He said Gillie inboxed him and told him he was going to smack him. He asked him, if you got a problem, I'll smack the shit out you, goofy. He ain't never say nothing about that man's son. He ain't never wished death on that man's son. See, Charleston White, somebody will say something to this nigga, and he takes it to the extreme. Whether it has anything to do with what he took it to the extreme about or not. And you are 50 fucking years old. You should not be doing this for views. You're playing, he's playing a dangerous game. Because what if I felt like, if my son got killed and I felt like, you know what? I don't feel like he deserves a son. And you know what the next moves are. What if somebody felt like that? You don't care about the people around you. Same thing with Hassan. You niggas don't care about the people around you when you're on the internet talking this stupid shit. And y'all too old to be doing it. At 50 years old, this shit shouldn't even be in the realm of your train of thought.
Birthday, I'm blessed. For me to keep getting the blessings and not block my blessings, I'm making a public apology, no matter if you accept it or not. I ask for your forgiveness. Because I don't want to be wrong at 47 and I've done something at 46.
47.
I ain't gonna lie. During this whole interview, the only one thing I was hoping you were gonna do was that.
Yeah, you brought the cake. The cake made me reflect. Looking at this number, said, man, you can't grow. What if you don't make it till 47?
You're gonna make it to 40.
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
That's what I'm telling
Well,
myself.
because where we grew up, you don't even see past 25. I didn't see past 25.
So now, man, I don't want to carry into a new year something that don't need to be carried. So that's a burden that I can release from myself because I put it on me.
Well, good. I appreciate it. We're gonna blow the candles out. Okay.
So it looked like Charleston White had a moment of self-reflection. He said, hey, Gillie, look, I'm sorry. And he even said, whether you accept my apology or not, I apologize, which seemed like the mature thing to do. But when Gillie the Kid was on Shannon Sharp's interview show last week, he was actually asked about this situation. And he was asked, do you accept Charleston White's apology? And Gillie was pretty much like, nah, bro, I don't.
I'm sorry that you had to hear the comments about the Illuminati because you got money now. And normally when black people get money, you had to do the Illuminati. You had to sell your soul. So you had to sacrifice your son,
right,
in order to stay in good graces and keep this paper coming.
Now now that we know one of the kids that was responsible for murdering my son, right?
Mm-hmm.
Why would you accept that apology? Because he knew he was going to do what he did yesterday. He knew exactly what he was going to do yesterday. Hold on, my thing echoing.
So I guess the Illuminati came to a 16-year-old kid that's in high school and said, yeah, we need you to kill Gillie's son for Illuminati purposes. See how idiotic this sounds? That as a black man, you can't just work hard.
No.
And put the work in every day. And blessings come from that you got to come from somewhere else.
Right.
So I don't pay that no mind, man.
And then Charleston White says something disrespectful and derogatory towards your son, but he later apologized. Did you accept his apology? Did you talk to Charleston?
No, but you can't, I can't respect like that because what I knew you for. When I ask you, what do you know him for?
What do you know him
Think
for?
about
Talking shit.
You don't even know. You know him for disrespecting niggas that's known.
Right.
Think about that. You ain't putting the work in out here. You ain't did nothing. You got on the internet at 40-something years old that had nothing going on and disrespected niggas that put work in.
Right. Is he not? What did he say that was a lie? What did he say that was wrong and that was a lie? Everything he said was true. Nigga, you came up here and you got famous for disrespecting people for no reason. No reason. I don't get why he felt the need to take it that far. Dude, I don't know what that text come from. I'm cash only, and I told you that. What? Monkeys, what are you talking about now? I don't get what are you talking about now? Dude, I don't know what that text come from. I'm cash only, and I told you that. I don't know what you're talking about, bro. If you're talking about the thing that I put in the chat, that's to everybody. That's not to you. I don't know what you're talking about, bro. You confusing me. One minute you seem like you coming at my neck, and then the next minute I don't know what you mean, bro. You're usually cool, usually in the chat, and you're chilling. I don't know what type of time you on today, bro. It's looking like it. I ain't gonna lie, 7. It's looking like it. It's looking like the upper room. We on deck. We next. That's what it's looking like. He next. He on deck. He next. I don't know, man. You want some other shit today? I don't know what the fuck he talking about. Like I said, hit that like button. We need $26 more, family. We got what? 39 people in the chat. He said cash only sounds like a setup. Got 41 people in the chat. If everybody sent $1 right now, Remy can get his loud pack. So hit the Cash App or hit the PayPal.
I can't respond to no like that. Me and you ain't on the same level. Think about that.
Mm-hmm.
I can't respond to what they call POs online. Wow. Think about that. I can't respond to nobody that tell you, come do this. You got a gun. Come, let's get it. We can get into it. But then you call it PO online, man.
Right.
It's pretty obvious to me and you ain't the same type of man. So I'll let do they talking, man. I don't worry about that, man. We talk about that. I don't even know what I know you for. You ain't did nothing. Wow. You know what I'm saying? I do. I don't know what I know you for other than talking about.
He dressed like the avatar on what's that Wii joint? The Nintendo Wii. He looked like one of them avatars on Nintendo Wii.
That's known.
That's actually doing something.
That's actually doing something. Oh man, what are we talking about, man?
If you ask me, Gillie does have a valid point right there. That is what Charleston White is known for. And I had people in my comment sections on my last Gillie the Kid video running with this.
If you think about it, Charleston White, he tricks niggas out their position. He gets you to jump out the window and then call the cops on you. Well, so why would Gillie, jump out the window just for him to call the cops on him? It don't make sense.
This narrative that he sacrificed his kid. I like how he addressed that in his interview and said, man, how come every time it is that somebody that came from nothing achieved something, it's gotta be some type of sacrifice that took place. It can't just be because I went out and worked hard and earned my position. I really liked that statement and direction that Gillie went with that.
Imagine you start from the bottom with your cousin and start a podcast. And you work your way up, like you really work from ground up, start from ground zero. And then soon as you get where you want to get, niggas talking about you sacrifice your son. Don't even let you grieve over him. That's crazy.
But one person who didn't was Charleston White. And although we heard him say, I apologize, whether you accept my apology or not, after Gillie the Kid pretty much said, nah, I don't accept his apology, Charleston White has found himself back online, once again, being disrespectful.
Gillie on your ass. I get to hug my son. Gillie can't. Yeah, me and my son probably finna go to the strip club tonight. He got to go talk to the tombstone. So he can't be on my ass. And he still got to deal with the pain of burying his boy. I ain't got that pain. No, so he ain't on my ass. And I go hug my baby. He can't hug you. See the difference? Yeah, man, you got the wrong kind of. Gillie said he don't respect you. We don't respect each other. Me and Gillie been disrespecting each other for years, long before his son got killed. That's why I disrespected his dead son, because we don't respect each other. I can't expect for him to respect me. And I done said, boy, and this boy got his top pop. They put a tag on his toe, so he can't respect me. I don't respect him. I respect Wallow, but not Gillie. Gillie a weenie to me and a clown. And he playing
not
gangster.
a weenie, he a
His son
clown.
was playing gangster. Me and my son don't play gangster. That's why we live it.
Well, his son was not playing gangster. That's the thing about it. You just spread narratives that don't make sense. It don't make sense at all.
And breathing. See the difference? But you can tell he got a hurt and a pain in his chest and his heart that won't ever go away because it's abnormal and unusual for a parent to have to bury a child. So I know he up. He said y'all ain't on the same bigger. He is bigger than me. He got $100 million deal for sacrificing his son. I ain't gonna do it.
Wow.
Yeah, he got $100 million deal from sacrificing his boy. Yeah, he got bigger than me. And he got endorsed.
I guarantee you, if somebody came to Charleston White with $100 million, he'd sacrifice the shit out of his son.
From all the elite white people. I'm all. See the difference? I'm all. See the difference? But boy, he can't sleep at night. He might be bigger than me, but he can't sleep good. Thinking about that boy. He tried to get him out the streets, but he didn't have the type of relationship that I got with my son to get him out the streets. So the boy didn't listen to his daddy. My boy listened to his daddy. See the difference? There you go. That had to make it plain and simple for you. Yeah, if I tell my boy don't do something, he ain't gonna do it. Yeah. No.
Maybe because your son a sissy. Like, what does that mean? That makes no sense, bro. Your son a grown man, and you still control him. Maybe your son ain't got no backbone to stand up to his daddy, because your son followed behind your antics now. So all I'm seeing is your son do what his daddy tell him to do, even if it's wrong, even if it's dead wrong. Calvin, peace and welcome. Shit, he on demon time. Hairline shaped like a rainbow. Yeah, you got to be one of the evilest motherfuckers on the planet to find that shit hilarious, bro. And the people that sit there and be like, Charleston White, you's a fucking evil ass person to sit there and watch a man laugh about another man. I don't give a fuck if it's my worst enemy. I'm not going to sit there and taunt that person about losing their child.
So yeah, Gillie been playing gangster. His son been playing gangster. Life ended. They killed his son killer. According to the Philadelphia Police Department, the 17-year-old wasn't the killer. The police department came out.
There is no article. He's lying about this because I'm in Philly. There is not one article that you can find that says the Philadelphia Police Department confirmed that. There's not one article. Hold on. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Let me. Hold on. Let me finish this text. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on a second. Just give me a second, y'all. Just give me.
Got to release a statement and said that the Philadelphia Police Department has no evidence that that kid killed Gillie's son. No evidence.
No, that's what I was saying. There is not one article, and I'm in Philly. We get the newspaper every day. There are no articles, none, that have ever said that. None. He made that up. He made that up. There is no articles in Philly or Philadelphia. We watch the news every morning before we leave. I leave out for work. There have been no articles written, and there are no articles that have been put out on the internet that says Philadelphia police officer said that. Not one. The nigga's lying. I'm in Philly. I'm in Philly. I know this for a fact, and I looked. We can Google it right now. Philadelphia Police Department speaks about Gillie the kid's son's murder. Now look, Fox 29. No police department has ever said that. Gillie the kid says the police told him son was killed. New details emerged in investigation into who killed. This is Fox 29 News. "25-year-old death of another man hurt. Investigators shotgun." This is the news. Says Curry was shot. Blah 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 blah. Letter sent to school family. Hold on. Because there's no police officer saying it. Police confirmed that they believe that White was used in the shooting. Investigators, he said, look, in a letter sent home from schools and families, and the principal stated Curry recently scored blah 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 blah. At the time, police confirmed that they believed that White Jeep Cherokee was used in the shooting. Basically talking about Gillie's son. Right here. This nigga lying. It says it right there. It says him and his Jeep was believed to be used in the shooting of Gillie's son. This nigga lying. Then you gonna lie about the man's son? Bro, you got a problem, bro. You sick. You sick. You sick. You really sick. You really sick, bro. His son like 12, 13. No, his son a grown man. I think Charleston White's son a grown man. You'll do anything for clout. You'll do anything for clout, bro. It's not even funny no more, bro.
$100 million deal for sacrificing his son. I ain't gonna do it. Yeah, he got $100 million deal from sacrificing his boy. Yeah, he got bigger than me. And he got endorsements from all the elite white people. I'm all. See the difference? I'm all. See the difference? But boy, he can't sleep at night. He might be bigger than me, but he can't sleep good. Thinking about that boy. He tried to get him out the streets, but he didn't have the type of relationship that I got with my son to get him out the streets. So the boy didn't listen to his daddy. My boy listened to his daddy.
Yeah, your boy, the boy that you're talking about, I don't know how many kids he got, but I think Charleston White's son is either a grown, like early 20s, or getting it, or in his teens. So he got to listen to his dad. Yo, who that? I don't know.
See the difference? There you go. And I just had to make it plain and simple for you. Yeah, if I tell my boy don't do something, he ain't gonna do it. Yeah. No. So yeah, Gillie been playing gangster, his son been playing gangster. You know, life ended. They killed his son killer. According to the Philadelphia Police Department, the 17-year-old wasn't the killer. The police department came out and released a statement and said that the Philadelphia
Now, we just saw the news article from Fox 29. You're full of shit.
Police department has no
I think the dude
evidence
gonna say it too.
that kid killed Gillie's son. No evidence.
Hold on, I think the dude gonna say it too.
Back and forth. Believe in this world, bro, you get right back to disrespecting Gillie.
Girl, and find a credible source to read what you're seeing and hearing on the internet. Yeah, stop this what you hear and see on the internet, because
So it looks like he has retracted his apology. He has went right back to disrespecting Gillie the Kid and Gillie the Kid's his son. And honestly, things are getting out of hand.
Hold on, let me find that one video I was watching earlier. The Bull couldn't find it either. And this dude do research too. Bull couldn't find it either. Where is it at? Bull couldn't find it either. He was saying the same thing. He was like, I look for the article and I can't find no articles of the Philadelphia police saying that they retract that he was lying. Why would Gillie say they called him? My bad. I was watching Mr. James all day. Yo, y'all gotta watch Mr. James. That shit funny. That little cootie cat stingy. No, it's not. It gotta be. That shit funny as shit. Here we go. Bull gonna say the same thing.
And Charleston White. Gillie the Kid told Shannon Sharp the police called him when Noah Scurry was killed and told him Noah was the one who killed his son. Now, when I dropped the video on it, I seen people in the comments saying Gillie dry snitching. I can't make this up. Either people are deaf or just saying shit at this point. I'm going to say it again. According to Gillie interview, he said the police called him and told him Noah Scurry killed his son. So if the police know already, and if the police told him, how is Gillie the Kid dry snitching?
People is retarded out here, yo. They said he was dry snitching. How? He said the cops called me and told me that this the dude that had something to do with my son shooting. And niggas was like, Gillie snitching. Did you not hear what the nigga said? The cops called him. He didn't call the cops. The cops called him.
I don't know. I might be missing something. But y'all get in the comments and let me know about that situation. He also spoke on Charleston White, and Charleston White responded. Charleston White said, Gillie the Kid is lying. According to Charleston White, Philadelphia police put out an article and said Noah Scurry did not kill Gillie's son. Now, I tried to find this article that Charleston White talking about, and I couldn't find it, y'all.
You couldn't find it.
I couldn't find it. So I don't know if Charleston White telling the truth.
One more time.
Kill Gillie's son. Now, I tried to find this article that Charleston White talking about, and I couldn't find it, y'all.
Now, I just showed you an article where it said that his white Jeep Cherokee was suspected in being part of it. So this nigga will say anything. Anything.
Hey, I couldn't find it. So I don't know if Charleston White telling the truth or nah. But he also spoke on the history between him and Gillie. He said him and Gillie been had bad blood before his son died. That's why he made fun of Gillie's son dying, because they been didn't like each other.
Hello, is it anybody there?
Damn, my bad. Welcome to McDonald's. Would you like to try a new shake?
Oh, hold on. That sounds kind of good. Yeah, let me get that in a large.
Damn, my bad again. The shake machine down, sir.
Man, what the fuck y'all asked me if I wanted for if the machine ain't even working?
Damn, I told you my bad, little daddy. Can I get you something else?
Don't worry, but I don't need that anyways. I'm lactose intolerant anyway. I can't have that. Then I just came in. Let me get a large decaf coffee with 13 creams and 109 sugars.
13 creams and 109 sugars.
And that's it.
You like anything else?
I mean, unless you trying to put your phone up on there, you sound kind of cute.
No, thank you, sir. Pull around.
Huh? I'm okay. I'm coming around. That little pussy sound kind of cute, geez.
That little pussy sound.
How you doing? It's gonna be 109 for that decaf coffee, sir.
Goddamn, baby, was that you I was just talking to on that walkie-talkie thing back there?
Yeah, that was me, sir. Your phone was 109.
What is two?
Yeah, you as cute as you sound back there, sugar. What you doing working up in a place like this?
So, sir, what that's supposed to mean? Are you judging me? Because a job is a job. I'm still getting paid.
No, sugar, you taking that the wrong way. James not knocking at you work. I like a working woman. All James saying it's other shit you could be doing to put a little money in your pocket.
Other stuff like what?
Shit. You come holler at James and just do a little fucking or something like that. You can get whatever you want to get.
You know what, sir? Your total is 109.
My drive-thru ain't moving.
I'm trying to get it moving. This guy back here soliciting me like I'm some type of prostitute. It's 109.
Bitch, lower your voice for somebody to hear you. James ain't saying shit about no goddamn prostitution. Shit. You know what? That little pussy can stay here.
And this little pussy will stay here. It's 109.
Oh, okay, good. Go ahead and keep flipping burgers all your goddamn life.
Well, first of all, I'm a cashier, and then I'm getting promoted to be manager.
Hold on. That's somebody else's money you cashiering for. You proud to be counting somebody else's money when you could be counting your own? You stupid. All you have to do is throw that ass back, get a couple stacks. That little pussy stupid.
No, it's not.
It gotta be.
He said that little pussy is stupid. It gotta be. That's my part. This nigga stay saying that shit. That little cootie cat stingy.
Oh, okay, good. Go ahead and keep flipping burgers all your goddamn life.
Well, first of all, I'm a cashier, and then I'm getting promoted to be manager.
Hold on. That's somebody else's money you cashiering for. You proud to be counting somebody else's money when you could be counting your own? You stupid. All you have to do is throw that ass back, get a couple stacks. That little pussy stupid.
All you gotta do is throw that ass back and get a couple stacks. Yo, this nigga is hilarious.
You have to do is throw that ass back, get a couple stacks. That little pussy stupid.
No, it's not.
It gotta be.
You just mad because don't nobody want your old ass.
James ain't mad about shit. James is rich, bitch. And you could have been rich too, but you didn't fuck that up. Give me my goddamn coffee.
And for the 99th time, it's 109, sir.
Right here.
Hold on. Management, he just threw this change in my face. You best to leave.
I'm glad you called him, because you're going to have to come be with Jay. You finna lose your goddamn job. What?
What's going on back here?
I'm sorry. Excuse me, sir. Look, I don't mean to hold up your driving line. But she's just too disrespectful. Y'all need another place for like signs or something.
That's him.
She don't need to be working.
Unhand me now. That's him, Nico. You right. That's him. Mojo, his name Mojo Brooks. This nigga is fucking hilarious. Hilarious. His stand-up is hilarious too. The boy funny as shit. That little pussy stupid. All you had to do is throw that ass back and get a couple stacks. That nigga funny as shit.
Because she gonna be treating the customer like this. Because you remember, customers are always right.
You right, sir. Clock out.
What you mean, go on? I ain't even do nothing. He been disrespecting me.
Clock out.
You know what? I swear, I quit. I quit.
It gotta be.
Mr. James, come on. Why you don't got no clothes on?
That ain't how you get in the car and greet a king. That ain't how you talk to James. You get in the car, you greet James first. Shit, you want to talk, you could have came and gave James a little head or something. You ask a question. The real question is, why you got clothes on?
Mr. James, I just can't be up in my job naked. Okay, what you want me to do? Go to jail for indecent exposure? Cause they lock people up for that all the time, being outside naked.
And James understand that, but now you got more work to do. And then at this job, the one you do for James, it ain't no clothes required.
I need you to get this poison up out of me.
You hear me?
Mr. James, I hear you and I understand that, but you still gotta understand, I'm not just gonna be
up. Hold that dog, damn. Who was that calling you with them big old titties over there?
Shit, that's nosy Christina. Just drive off.
Hell no, what if she needs some help? What if somebody trying to hurt her?
Man, ain't nobody about to do nothing now. Just drive off. I do not want her in my business.
I got your purse. Don't drive off.
See, she said she got your purse.
Fuck that purse. It ain't nothing in there anyways. Drive off.
You can't be too worried about nothing being in there. You ain't getting this motherfucker. You get right to work.
Come on, man. Hey, girl.
Girl, you left your purse.
Hey.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Girl, don't be rude. Introduce me to your friend. So, how you doing, sugar?
Hey.
Yeah, girl. This is James.
How you doing, James?
This is Christina, my coworker.
Bitch, I thought you said your daddy left you when you was young.
Y'all ain't got a whisper. I'm sitting right here. No, I ain't her daddy. I just stepped in her life and started taking care of her.
Oh, my bad. So you a stepdaddy?
No. I'm no stepdaddy. I'm no stepdaddy neither. I'm her sugar daddy.
Hilarious.
And I mean, since you here, or you and your two titties, if you going through some financial stuff, I can help you out too. You know what I'm saying? Tell her what she got to do, baby.
I was watching this shit all day.
Really, Mr. James?
Tell her now.
All you gotta do, I know you probably not gonna be interested, but I'm just if you going through you need some money, just all you got for him here, just a little bit of fucking or something like that.
Hell no, you know I got a man.
Girl, don't nobody give a fuck about your man. It's a wrong answer. No, you struggling. I know you struggling because they not paying no, they ain't paying nothing up in here. Y'all ain't making no money. That's why she right here. Now, both of y'all, you can get in the car. Both of y'all can take care of James, and I'll spend some good money with y'all. I'm talking about $10,000 a piece.
Sir, I was taught to respect my elder. I don't get down like that. I'm sorry.
You don't get down like what? Huh? You fucking your man is still in here working minimum wage. He can't be getting it done for you. James trying to give you some financial freedom. All you got to do is come take him. Both of y'all get in here. Y'all come back to my house and run a train on James. And I'm going to get you
right. Girl, whatever you decide to do, can you hurry up and decide before somebody else come out here and they see us?
You right, girl. I'm gonna pass on this.
Come on, don't be like that. You ever got your titties sucked with being gay on?
No.
I know you haven't.
I quit, bro. He said, you ever got your titties sucked with being gay on them? I quit.
Get in. I'm gonna show you something new, and I'm gonna put some money in your pocket. Well, I'm like, to tell her I got her.
He rich bitch. You should probably get in the car. You need it. I know you just told me about some stuff you was going through.
I don't sell pussy.
James don't buy pussy that's for sale. You know what I'm saying? You sit up here acting trying to play hard to get, and you already hard to want. If you had them titties, you wouldn't be shit at all. But I'm not gonna argue with you. You can get on away from my shit.
I'm so sorry. I'm sorry.
The tenacity of that bitch gonna try to turn James down. James don't need you. She needs James. What y'all say? Period, Pooh. Come on, you ready?
All right, I see y'all tomorrow. Period, Pooh. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Period, Pooh. I'm gonna see y'all tomorrow. Period, Pooh. I'm gonna see y'all tomorrow. I'm gonna get a bone out of here. Peace.